Take a few questions, all right? Okay, Bob.
Good morning. Just to bring you an update on the shooting last night. Again, we have 4 people shot in the building behind me at a hip-hop concert last night around a little after 10 o'clock. One of those persons shot in that shooting has expired at Bellevue Hospital. That person's name is Ronald McFadder. We're trying to, right now, Manhattan detectives are investigating further, talking to the other persons, getting video and witness statements as we go forward. This started as a fight in the green room, which is a VIP room on the 2nd floor of this location, which is actually the 3rd floor of this location, next to a balcony. It looked like, from what we determine right now from witnesses and video, a fisticuffs broke out and then gunplay directly thereafter. It went on for about 5 minutes, the fight, and then someone pulled a gun and people were shot. We have one individual who was shot downstairs. From what we can determine right now, he had nothing to do with this. He's an unintended target. The bullet went through the floor and struck him in the abdomen. He's resting comfortably at a hospital. He is not likely to die. We have a young lady also shot one time in the leg. We believe that happened in the VIP room as we go forward. Ms. McFadder, we're trying to determine exactly where he was shot, as we found him, as EMS treated him, several feet away over by the bar section. We have another person shot at this point by the name of Ronald Collins. He goes by the name of Troy Avenue. He's part of the rap concert that was there last night. From what we understand, he had not performed yet. This was directly after one of the performances, an individual we identified as Mano, who had went upstairs. We don't know if he played any role in this at all, Mano. So that's where we are right now. We'll go forward. Mr. Collins was shot one time in the leg. We're trying to speak to him at the hospital now. We've done a lot of work in the last couple of hours. It's an active crime scene behind me. And it looked like 3 persons were injured as the gunshots went off trying to get out of the place. They're not serious injuries. They're being treated right now at area hospitals. They should be fine. So if you go inside, you'll see a pretty steep staircase. It looks to be that they were injured trying to get out of the place at that point. So gunshots were heard on the top floor, and then people tried to get out of there, and 3 people were hurt there.
All right, we'll take a few questions now.
So what does it look like in there? Is there blood? Is it mayhem in there? What does it look like in there?
Apparently last night we were being told there was about 950 people there last night for this concert. The main act had not performed yet. From what we can determine right now, he had nothing to do with this. He was not involved in this at all. He was on the main floor, a fellow by the name of T.I. It looks like there's, as you could see, in the scramble to get out of the place, there was a lot of furniture tumbled over and some glasses spilled. There's minimal blood, but there is some blood evidence there. There are 5 9mm shell casings recovered in the upstairs of the location, in and around that VIP room and on the balcony.
Hold on.
Can you tell us any update on the security protocols last night? Were they followed? What about metal detection?
Still being investigated right now. There was metal detection there. There was a security force there. We're trying to determine if anybody defeated that area. But, sometimes the acts come in with things we don't know yet. So we'll go forward with that part of the investigation. Had there been adequate security there?
Chief, are you running into reluctance for people to assist in the investigation?
Not so far. Again, we're about 12 hours into it. So we'll go forward with that. We are speaking to people now. People are coming forward with some stories. We also are monitoring social media to see if this beef was instantaneous last night or was it an ongoing beef that precipitated this entire event.
So do you know the identity of the gunman? I couldn't quite hear you.
Right now we're investigating. We have not made an arrest in this case yet, but we do have some very strong leads, and we'll get back to you further as we go forward.
And any relationship between the victim and Troy Ave?
Which victim are you talking about?
The deceased.
We don't know. Right now we're trying to determine if they knew each other or not. I believe they're both from Brooklyn, but that's all I have.
Back there.
We have 5 9mm shell casings that all come back to the same, well, 4 of them come back to the same gun. We haven't treated the last one yet, but that doesn't preclude there might be a revolver involved. We're just going on physical evidence right now and immediate witness statements.
Dean.
We all know T.I. was the headliner, but these other headliners are well known. I mean, does it look like T.I. or his entourage were involved in the building at the time?
his performance. These were the opening acts, from what I can understand, Mano and Uncle Murder. Again, we're trying to tap that down as we go forward. He doesn't appear to be involved in this in any way. This is preliminary as we go forward.
Can you give an idea of where the green room is in relation to the stage?
Sure. It is above on the second floor. There's a staircase to it right off the stage area. Again, it's you have to get up there. It is adjacent to the balcony, so there were guests or people up on the balcony watching the show. The balcony is surrounded by a local stage area and immediately thereafter.
How many metal detectors do they have in there?
To be determined.
You don't know?
To be determined.
Thanks, Bobby. Thank you. Thank you. Dean, go ahead.
One last thing. I mean, when these rap shootings happen, you know, often it is difficult to resolve them or solve these crimes. Are you concerned because we have the rapper who was killed in Queens that you're still looking for the shooter?
Different circumstance, Dean. This was a lot of people present with video available to us. That, as you know, was on a quiet street at about 5 o'clock in the morning. Wholly different circumstance. They are difficult, but they're not insurmountable.
Thank you, Bob. Thanks, Bill. Thanks, Billy.